Hi, if we have not met before, I am Pat Gage's AI clone. Pat Gage is the founder of Opportunity Creator. He personally researches and writes every script I share on this channel because the future is moving too fast for anything less than firsthand intelligence. The Opportunity Creator, Pat's real estate company, is the world's first educational and implementation solution to help real estate professionals and organizations get ready for the future of real estate. We help people understand and use AI to their highest advantage in our online courses. Learn more at opportunitycreator.com/courses. All right, folks, let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered how the big institutional investors always seem to be one step ahead? The Blackstones, the Starwoods, the guys with the billion-dollar portfolios. How do they find deals faster? How do they underwrite quicker? How they always seem to know where the opportunity is before everyone else does. Here's the thing. It's not luck. It's not connections. It's data and it's AI. They've been using it for years. Data scientists, predictive analytics, tools that cost tens of thousands of dollars, tools that regular investors like you and me just didn't have access to till now, because AI has changed everything. I mean, everything. The same power those big guys have been using, it's available to you today for pennies on the dollar. So here's the question I want you to sit with. If the big guys are making moves with AI, why aren't you? Even if you use just one small tool, let's say something that helps you find a better deal or helps you underwrite more quickly so you can look at more opportunities in a week, would that not be helpful? I think you already know the answer. So today I'm going to break down exactly how AI is changing real estate investing right now. How to find deals, how to underwrite faster, how to automate the stuff that's been eating your time for years. Stick with me, because if you're serious about this business, this is one video you do not want to miss. Let's get into it. Okay, so let me tell you something that I hear all the time. I ask investors, hey, are you using AI in your business? And they say, oh yeah, Pat, absolutely. I use it. And I go, great, what for? And they say, I write my emails with it. And hey, I'm not knocking it. That's a start. But here's the analogy I like to use. That's like buying a bulldozer and using it to plant flowers in your front yard. You got all this power sitting right there and you're barely scratching the surface. The right question isn't what can AI do? The right question is, what do I need done in my business right now that's eating my time, or that I'm not doing at all because it's too slow or too expensive? Because here's the truth, folks. If it exists on the internet, there is probably an AI that can do it for you automatically, around the clock, 24/7, without taking breaks, without making mistakes, and without asking for a raise. Finding motivated sellers, crunching data, following up on leads, analyzing deals, building your buyer list, running your marketing, creating your ads, all of it. There's an AI for it. Now, look, I'm not saying throw out everything you're doing and go chase every shiny new tool. That's a trap. The key is figuring out where your business is stuck. Where are you spending the most time? Where are you losing deals? Start there. Find the AI that solves that specific problem. That's how you use this stuff to actually move the needle. Right, let's get into the good stuff. Let's talk about finding deals, because that's where the game starts, right? You've got to find the opportunity before you can run the numbers on it. Here's something that kind of blew my mind when I first heard it. A few years ago, if you wanted someone to go through a massive data set like MLS data or courthouse records and pull out the most motivated sellers in a market, you were paying data scientists $20,000 to $30,000 for that. Not kidding. The guy does that in seconds now. And I'm talking about what they call list stacking, where AI pulls together multiple flags on a single lead. Maybe this property has a city code violation. Maybe the owner is going through a divorce or a bankruptcy. Maybe the home has been sitting on the market way too long. The guy finds the needle in that haystack, and it tells you to start with these ones first. Here's the thing about multifamily and mobile home parks specifically. You can upload your own data into AI, your own OM data, your own rent rolls, and ask it questions. It'll start helping you see patterns and red flags faster than you could manually. It's not replacing your judgment. That's making your judgment sharper, faster. On the flip side, AI can also predict how quickly a property will sell based on historical data. So before you even start identifying who might want to sell, you can identify which streets, which submarkets give you the best chance of turning a deal quickly. That's a completely different level of information than most investors are working with today. You can access it right now. Okay, here's the one that I think is the most overlooked. And honestly, this one piece alone could change your business if you let it. Follow up. God, I've been in this business long enough to know what most investors do. They spend good money getting leads. They reach out, seller says no, and those leads just sit there and die. Nobody follows up because it's a lot of work. Get it. But here's what you got to understand about real estate. Circumstances change. Somebody who won't sell today because they want top dollar, 6 months later, that situation has changed. That other mortgage hit, the property still hasn't sold. And all of a sudden, they are very motivated. AI is the king of follow up. You can set up a system that keeps reaching out to those leads in a personalized, conversational way, not some canned script that every investor in your market is blasting out, but a carefully crafted message until they raise their hand and say, okay, I'm ready to talk. You said it and you forget it. And these AI chatbots are getting so good that people genuinely cannot tell they're not talking to a real person. The conversation is personalized to their specific situation. It builds real rapport. It pre-qualifies the lead, and it only surfaces the motivated ones for you to talk to. Think about what that does to your time. You only ever talk to people who are ready to go. No more tire kickers. No more getting yelled at. No more wasted calls. That's a superpower, and most investors aren't using it. So let's talk about what happens once you've got a deal in front of you, right? Now let's talk about what happens after you found the opportunity, because this is where I really get excited. And this is honestly where I think most of you watching can start using AI today. Underwriting. We talk about this a lot. Underwriting is the truth filter. It's how you know if something is actually a deal or just a pretty brochure. It doesn't become a deal until the numbers pencil. That's non-negotiable for me. Now, AI doesn't change that rule. DSCR still needs to be above 1.25. Cash flow on day one is still the standard. That doesn't go away. But what AI can do is help you get there faster. More scenarios. Look at more deals in the same amount of time. For multifamily, there are tools like Skyline AI, built specifically for commercial investors, that help you identify underpriced assets, optimize rents, and score investment opportunities using historical and live market data. For multifamily and mobile home park investors, Pat has created 2 underwriting tools that will speed up the underwriting process. Both of these AI-driven tools are available right now and can help any investor make a go, no-go decision in minutes. Each course comes with step-by-step video instructions and hundreds of real-life prompts to make your underwriting feel real. Click on the link in the description to learn more and get underwriting more deals. It's not going to replace your judgment. It's going to sharpen it. You're still the decision maker. AI is just your analyst that never sleeps. More deals evaluated, better decisions made. Same amount of hours in your day. That is the game right there, right? I'm going to be straight with you for a second. When I look at how the big institutional investors are using AI to find deals faster, underwrite smarter, and scale bigger, I ask myself, why aren't more individual investors doing the same thing? And I think the honest answer is people assume it's complicated. They think it's some tech thing that requires a bunch of expertise. They think they have to overhaul their whole business. They think they have to figure it all out before they start. Get it? It used to be true. It is not anymore. You don't have to go all in tomorrow. You don't have to buy 20 tools. Let me ask you this, what if you just started with one? It's one small tool. Let's say it helps you find a better deal or helps you underwrite more quickly so you can look at more opportunities in a given week. Would that not be helpful? Even one extra deal a year because you ran the numbers faster. on a multifamily or mobile home park deal. And what does that mean to you? Tens of thousands of dollars, maybe more. The investors who figure this out first will be light years ahead of everyone else. I don't want that to be someone else. I want that to be you. Don't wait for perfect. Start with the one problem in your business that costs you the most time. Go find the AI that solves it. Because I promise you, once you start, you are never going back. All right, folks, that's what I've got for you today. I hope you're picking up on what this stuff actually means for your business, because this is real. It's here, it's moving fast, and the window to get ahead of it is right now before everyone else figures it out. Here's what I want you to do. Number one, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We talk about this stuff all the time. Deals, underwriting, mobile home parks, multifamily, and yes, how to use technology to run a smarter investing business. You don't want to miss it. Number two, drop a comment below. Tell me, what's the one part of your real estate business that's eating the most time right now? Visit Pat's courses page and see how these AI tools can change the way you find, underwrite, and operate these commercial properties. Where are you getting stuck? I read every single comment and I want to know what you're working through. And number three, go take one action today. Pick one thing we talked about, and whether it's list stacking or following up on old leads or uploading your next deal into AI and asking it questions, and go try it. Just one thing. You're never going to know until you run the numbers. And you're never going to know what AI can do for your business until you actually try it. The link is in the description. Rock and roll, folks. I'll talk to you soon.